Welcome back to the channel, everybody. To answer one of the most frequently asked questions that I get here on the trail, I want to show you what I'm going to be taking on this next section in terms of food, what we eat on the trail. So, to start with, Pop-Tarts, the breakfast of champions. I'll usually eat about one of these every morning. I was going to do muesli and Carnation Instant breakfast, but cold soaking that overnight just really wasn't something I was excited to do in the morning, so I have just bailed to go for the old standby of Pop-Tarts. Energy drinks, toothbrush, and then electrolyte powders as well are some of the other things that not necessarily have in the morning, but don't really fit with any of the meal periods. So those are pretty standard in a lot of people's kit, although coffee is definitely more popular. For lunch, I do a little bit different. So I've got these Builder bars and Pro Meal bars, and that's kind of like the basis of the lunch period. But then I've got these jerky and other snacks that I'll eat when I'm like stopped on a longer break. So those will stay in my pack, but when I'm sitting down, it's easier to pop out and enjoy that. While I'm on the trail, I'll put some snack mix, some bars, and maybe some candy into my fanny pack. That way, as I'm walking, I can just grab a little bit of a treat and keep going up the trail. These things do tend to get heavy, so I don't take a ton of them. The Chex Mix, the pretzels, and the Fritos, I'm gonna mix into one bag and just create a master snack mix. I've got like a running bag that has been going since the beginning of trail and just adding more and more as I go, and it becomes more and more interesting and unique flavors. This Beyond Space Beef Jerky is also something I'm interested to try. The local stuff is so much better than Jack Link's. For dinner, when I'm not doing a good to go or backpacker pantry or mountain house meal, I'll typically do beans and rice. So I couldn't find any instant refried beans, which is typically what I use. So I standby is this Bear Creek instant chili mix. And what this is just beans and seasoning that I'm going to mix with minute rice in about a 50-50 ratio. Also got some beans from Maestro and really appreciate that. And that'll cook up in my pot, usually about a cup or 10 ounces worth of water. And any extra water I'll soak up with potato flakes. So these are 4 cheese potato flakes, and that allows me to add a little bit more flavor as well, in addition to hot sauce. Don't take out an entire glass bottle. This is kind of heavy. So I've been using this refillable squeeze bottle and just making sure that I top that off in town. And for dessert, dried mango. I'm trying to reduce the amount of total like just raw sugar that I am bringing on trail and eating, so dried fruit is the go-to, and mangoes are my favorite. So that's about all we eat, or all I eat on trail. Other people do a lot different things. Ramen's another popular item that people bring. Tuna packets, Spam packets, pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork packets. You can get those. Basically anything that is shelf stable and has a calorie ratio of about 100 calories per ounce or greater is what people trying to look for when they're out backpacking, to make sure that they're maximizing their calorie intake and have the strength to continue on. So please let me know if you guys have any questions or suggestions. Love to hear what you think, and I will see you guys tomorrow as we head out from Big Bear on our way to Wrightwood.